What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be making some Appleton Jamaican rum barbecue wings. Yes, it's going to be delectable. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, please go click the subscribe button. And if you're not new and you've been watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of my videos, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Become a part of the Greedy Gang. Also, click the bell to be notified every time I post, and also like this video. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by making the barbecue sauce, and now I'm just gonna add 1 cup of Appleton. So just to ensure that the barbecue sauce has a nice Appleton rum flavor, in the end I'm going to add like about 1/4 cup more of Appleton, because what happens, you have to remember that when the heat when the heat hits the Appleton, it's going to remove most of the alcohol and some of the flavor. So you want to add some more just to fortify it and ensure that it has that nice Appleton flavor when it coats your wings. Okay, so now I'm going to just combine all the ingredients together, and then I'm going to put it on the stove and let it come to a boil, a gentle boil, and then lower it to simmer for about 20 minutes until the sauce reduces. Okay, so here I have paprika, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Brown sugar, tomato paste, tomato puree, also I have here some white vinegar and some Worcestershire sauce. And the last thing I'm going to add is some blackstrap molasses. And this is about 2 teaspoons. So I'm just gonna put this on the fire and just allow it to come to a boil, and then I'm gonna lower the heat and let it simmer for 20 minutes. The sauce is going to reduce by half, and I think 20 minutes is just right to let it become perfect. Okay, so to the sauce, I'm just adding some lemon juice or lime juice. And I'm going to squirt about a tablespoon or 2 to 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. And if you can see the sauce properly. And don't worry about the lumps, because we're going to strain it. Okay. So I'm going to allow this to boil a little bit, come back to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce the heat. So here I have 2 pounds of chicken wings, and I'm going to add some canola oil to the wings, and you know the reason for that. I want to ensure that the seasoning stick to the wing. I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It's barbecue wings, but you know, a little kick. There's nothing wrong with a little kick. Teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of paprika, about 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of onion powder. Also going to add a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, and I'm using the Cool Runnings all-purpose seasoning. Last but not least, I'm adding some black pepper and some salt. So now I'm just going in with my hand and I'm just gonna rub the seasoning onto the chicken wings. I'm going to set this in the fridge, cover it, and put it in the fridge for at least 2 hours. Would love for it to be longer, but we don't have that time today. So now I'm setting up my breading station, and to my flour I'm going to make my seasoned flour, and I'm adding here some all-purpose seasoning, some onion powder, some black pepper, some paprika, and of course some salt. I'm just going to mix that together. I'm just going to put this to the back. I'm just going to add a can of club soda. That will be about a can. I'm adding here 3 eggs. And we're seasoning up everything. We're adding a little bit of all-purpose seasoning here. And about ½ cup of flour. And I'm going to just whisk this all together. So the first thing you want to do is place your chicken in the plain flour, just to get it coated a little bit, and you have something to let the egg wash stick to the chicken. And then I'm going to go in with my seasoned flour, and you just want to press that in. If you watch my fried chicken video, previous video, you know how I do this. Shake off the excess flour, set it aside. I'm just going to continue doing the same thing. Plain flour, egg wash, let it drain off the excess, and then we're going to go in with our seasoned flour. Press that in. To the side. I'm just going to continue to do this until I have most of my chicken wings done, and then I'm going to go ahead and start frying them up. Allow it to drain. To the seasoned flour. Simple and easy. And when that barbecue sauce, oh Lord Jesus, coat this flour, this beautiful butter, or beautiful crust on the chicken, it's going to be wonderful. Look at that. So now it's time to fry the chicken. Now I'm just going to shake off the excess flour, even though I shake them already, but you just want to make sure you don't want any excess flour in the oil, because it's going to burn. One down. We don't want to overcrowd the pot with chicken wings, because if you overcrowd the pot, then you're going to find that the temperature decreases significantly, and then you're not going to get the chicken to fry at the right temperature. So I'm frying these for about 7 to 8 minutes. Just look at the crust on the chicken already. Yes, yes, yes. I can't wait for this to finish, honestly. It's great. Okay, let me just leave it. Let me just leave it and let it fry. But yes, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. You should definitely try this recipe. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna wrap up the video by tasting the chicken wing. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it properly, but look at this. Still crunchy. Still crunchy. And the sauce is so delicious. The only thing I would do different, the only thing I would do different with this sauce is just add some orange juice to the sauce. It's really, really good. Please. And Appleton is still coming out. The Appleton is still coming out through the barbecue sauce, even though I add the tomato puree and the paste. The Appleton flavor is still coming through. I didn't add any extra Appleton to it, even though I said I would. I didn't. It's still good. Question: what do you like? You like the flap or the drummet? My favorite part is the flat. I go flat every day, all day. A little piece of crust with the sauce. So good. Alright, enough of that. But guys, this is so good. You need to try it. You need to try this recipe. Let me just fix it myself and come back. Don't want to be on here with food on my lips while I'm talking to you. So, a few things to note. Make sure your temperature is right. You turn the heat up, get the temperature to 350, bring it down to medium, and then you start to fry your chicken. Always remove the excess flour because the excess flour will actually burn in the pot, and then you're gonna have a brown oil using to fry your chicken, and it will also discolor the chicken, let it look extra dark. So you clean your oil after every fry, no excess flour on your chicken, and also make sure that your sauce is reduced properly. That's where you're gonna get that thick coat on the chicken, that thick coating on the chicken. If you want to make the sauce without the Appleton because you're not into alcohol, then fine, go ahead and remove the Appleton rum and add probably more orange juice, a little bit more sugar to cut between that sweet and sour taste, and you should really have a good barbecue sauce. This one is a good one in the books. So this is the first time doing this recipe. I didn't test it or anything, I just went off the whim. I just did it. So guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Share my videos with your friends and family so they too can see what I am cooking up over here. See you in the next video. Bye.